actually got three lovely ladies with us today. Well, four. Michelle is just waiting in the wings, so I will bring her on at some point when we go, because I can't technically get five people on the screen at the same time, which is a little bit annoying, but hey, it means I can move people about. So everyone doesn't need to be on here at the same time. But anyway, just thought we'd all pop on again to talk about the wellbeing day that we're running this Saturday, the 2nd of October, at the Little Horse Yard in Horton, Kirby. And today we've got Mary Louise, we've got Jane, and we've got Ellie, who are also going to be there. So I'm going to get them to well, if they're happy to say what they're going to be bringing on the day, what they're going to be doing. And then once they've all spoken, I'll bring Michelle on to tell you a bit more about the event. So, yeah, so why don't we start with you first, Mary Louise? Oh, we can't hear you. Can you try again? Nope, still can't hear you. Actually, Jane, can I hear you?
Hopefully you can.
Yep. Ellie?
Hello.
Yep. So it's just Mary Louise. So you might need to go and look at your microphone. Okay. So whilst Mary Louise is doing that, Jane, do you want to start?
Hi, yeah. I'm looking forward to being there on Saturday. From the way to be, we're going to be bringing lots of our honey and lots of wooden products and beeswax products that we make, all natural. And looking forward to, sharing these things with people and chatting to them about whether they would like to come on any of our courses or do any of the things that we do. So we're running some courses this weekend as well for beekeeping, natural beekeeping, and also beeswax products. So yeah, come along. It's a great event. There's lots of lovely energy there and lots of great therapists sharing their skills, and it's all helping to get money for the fantastic charity that Michelle runs, the Kent Equine Facilitated Learning. So, therapists are trying to get their services out there and donating their time for the workshops, etc. So it's just a lovely feeling and a lovely, great event to be part of, and glad to be coming back again and sharing some of our products as well.
Brilliant. And I don't know where Ellie's disappeared to. Obviously, internet connection has suddenly gone down or something. So hopefully she'll be able to come back to us. So Mary Louise, why don't you tell us what you're bringing? No, we still can't hear you. What about we hope do you want to come out and then come back in and then do the little wheel icon and that? Don't you just love technology? It's sort of like works 1 minute, doesn't work the next minute. But anyway, so whilst we're waiting for Ellie to hopefully come back, Mary Louise to come back, because it was working for Mary Louise before we went live, so I don't know what happened there. I'll tell you what I'm actually going to be doing at the event. So I'm actually going to be there in the caravan, and I'm going to be offering angelic Reiki with an angel card reading, or you can have a future life progression to meet a departed loved one on a journey to meet a departed loved one, where it's kind of like you're going to a future lifetime to do that. And they're 25 minutes each, and they're only £20, which is a pretty good deal. And then I'm also going to be doing a workshop with the beautiful Caroline Sharp for Sending Angels, where it's a meeting of angels, and we're going to be using the crystal sound bowls, which Caroline plays absolutely amazingly, and myself doing guided meditation, where we're going to actually take you into a journey into your heart to actually really connect with your heart, find the joy and happiness in your heart, connect with your angels, and maybe give you some insights and inspiration that you'll leave the event feeling, wow, this is absolutely brilliant. The world is absolutely fine. And that workshop is free. In fact, all the workshops are going to be free. And Misha's going to tell us all about those in a minute. So that's what I'm going to be doing at the event. Mary Louise hasn't managed to come back in. Ellie's had to leave us due to some calls and that. So we've got Michelle.
Hello.
Hey.
I had to go as well. I don't know what happened, but my stuff kicked out as well. So I'm just leaning you up against a little coffee pot there. Yeah. No, it's good that we're all talking and chatting about it again. Yeah. So we talked about the workshops this week, and like we said, it's really more about what other people bring in.
Oh, Amicia's frozen. I love technology. We are in Mercury retrograde, so that does sort of like
something in the air at the moment, isn't there? Definitely.
It is. But that's a beautiful pose of Michelle.
Yeah.
And that. Right, let's bring and another pose. And let's bring Mary Louise back in and see whether we've got sound yet.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yay!
For some reason, it was my laptop, so I've actually come on my phone to do it today. So, I'm in the small screen rather than the big screen. So it makes it a bit different. Anyway, so what I'm going to be bringing on Saturday, I've got lots of lovely goodies. I do crystals, by the way, so for those who don't know me, and I make healing bracelets and healing bags. As well as that, I do incense, I do crystal gifts, I've got pocket money things coming along as well, and I've taken delivery today of these two beauties, this amethyst here, and this one here. This one's golden healer. And this is the next thing I've got is an absolutely gorgeous obsidian pyramid.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I have got a larger one that it potentially would be going to a customer as she's pre-ordered it. But if she doesn't take it tomorrow, it'll be coming along with me. So they're perfect for this time of year when you've got your Halloween, if you just want that little bit of protection. So you can keep that in the end of your bed even, or even on your coffee table, so it emits the energy into the room. I also do salt lamps, and depending on the humidity on Saturday, it will really depend if I'm able to bring any along. If not, I will be bringing my catalogue of salt lamps along, so you can have a look and pre-order, and I will be delivering to the local areas because obviously I can't bring them along, so you're going to miss out on the beauty of those. So I have got some lovely salt lamps in now, so I'm really looking forward to spending the day with you ladies again. It's always so lovely, and it's always such a beautiful energy.
Yeah, and that's the beauty. It is a beautiful energy that is created on the day, which is why we keep coming back to actually be there and offer our services and our products, because the energy really is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And and there we've got other stands. Ellie is going to be selling some items that she's been making that will help you with your well-being, which if Michelle managed to get back on, she'll be able to tell a bit more about, but they were in the other one. But if you check out the Facebook event page, there'll be more on there about that. We've also got aloe vera products there. We've also got somebody doing tarot who's also bringing their artwork with them.
Wow.
We've also got therapists like myself. We've also got Sharon Lynn. We've got Caroline and Sue. And I'm sure there's people I've forgotten because I always do that. We've got 5 workshops, and the workshops are Sharon Lynn is going to be doing an ocean drum workshop, which she spoke about yesterday. So that's at 12. Then at 1 o'clock, Vivian is going to be doing a balance procedure workshop. And I think Vivian's going to be on one of the other lives talking about that. But the balance procedure is absolutely brilliant. Really will put you back in balance with your life. Then at 2:00, as I said, Caroline and myself will be doing our workshop to connect with go deep into your heart. Then at 4:00, and then at 3:00, then at 3:00, it's Sarah who's doing an adult tea party, play adult tea party. She always gets you moving and fun and energy. So that's quite a brilliant one to attend. Then at 4:00, then at 4:00 you've got Michelle and Sue, who'll be helping you connect with your pets. And not just you can use your pets, but also a lot of the healing and energy when you get to your pets, you can use on your family and your friends as well, because there's always a connection. And a lot of animal healers I know will often say, quite often if there's a issue with the pet, then sometimes it's the owner's energy that actually is affecting the pet. So if they sort of like work with the owner, the pet actually gets better. And the beauty is you can bring your dogs down. So as long as they're on a lead, you can actually bring your dogs with you. So you don't need to leave them at home. They can come and enjoy the event as well. And it's a brilliant price. It's only £15 to get in. Now, for that £15, you get all 5 workshops free. So you could literally just come and do all the workshops. You get to see the stands and you get to talk to the therapist. So even if you don't want to have a therapy with one of us, if we're available, you can come and ask us questions, about what we do, or, if you've got any issues that you think, oh, maybe that person will be able to help me. The people on the stands and the stalls will also be able to help you as well if you've got any questions or queries. There is going to be cake there, which we like. And Misha said she will actually save me a slice because I keep missing out every time we do this. So hopefully I'll get some cake this time. We're not providing any other refreshments because quite often people really want to eat their own stuff, because obviously a lot of people these days have their intolerances, or they can only eat certain foods. So what we're saying is bring your food along, bring a picnic, bring your bring tea, coffee and flasks along with you. You can drive onto the horse yard, so you can leave those items in the car, go and do a workshop, see a therapist, go back, get something to eat, have a drink, even bring if you've got a little festival pop-up tent, you can bring that. And you can just spend the whole day just lying there if you really want, just soaking in the energy, because with everything going on, as I'm sure Michelle and Marie Louise will tell you, is the energy just goes through the whole event. I mean, how do you find the energy?
As soon as I get there out of the van the day, you can just feel the energy that get all around you, and as the day progresses, the height of the energy gets higher and higher. You feel like you're going to explode by the end of the day, because it's so amazing. It really is. That's why I keep coming back.
It's such a beautiful place, isn't it? I mean, anyone who's a bit hesitant, thinking, oh, it sounds a bit strange, a bit weird, for £15, come along and see what you think, because I don't think anyone who comes along goes away without a smile on their face. Of course. And feeling that energy and just being part of something. It's so important for us to get outside, be with people, connect with animals as well. The herd will be there. So it's just such an amazing time. Praying for good weather, but we'll be there whatever the weather, come tog up, whatever. Just get outside and be in nature, see some great people. If you're hesitant about any therapies or you don't really understand them, then it's a great opportunity with workshops to just see if they resonate with you or not, if you like them or not. I mean, some things work for some people, some things work for other people. Come along open-minded, and I'm sure you'll find something that will help you feel peace within. And yeah, it's just an amazing energy to be there with all the lovely people around as well. So can't wait.
Yeah, it is really you know, a beautiful energy there, and that's created there. And you know, we kind of like do say, you know, before you leave, do make sure you're fully grounded when you leave from there. And of course, if you've only sort of like heard about this event and thought, oh, I didn't know there was a wellbeing event going on, but you think, but you've kind of like got your own sort of like little cottage industry, or oh, you know, you make things, you know, you've got wellbeing products, etc. Then, you know, there's plenty of space there. You know, there's enough space that we can take, you know, that more people can come along with their stands,
Exactly.
or their stalls, because there's always space. It's a horse yard, you know, with grass. You know, it's not just a yard. You know, there are fields. You know, there's 8 acres. But we're not taking up the whole eight acres unless we get hundreds of people coming to offer their wares. But because Kent Equine Facilitated Learning is a not-for-profit charity, you know, and they help local schools, children, adults, you know, that might have mental health issues, or you know, or various other issues that are affecting them, that's not bringing them peace, or you know, in their life. Then Kent Equine Facilitated Learning really does help those people, because when you connect with the herd, and it's not about riding the horses or anything like that, it's actually just having that connection, being with them, you know, in the space, that really sort of like helps develop, especially young people.
Right.
If you check out the website or the Facebook page, you'll actually see the videos with the amazing work that happens. But also they support local businesses, you know, because that's the thing, you know, it's creating a community of people, of like-minded people, of well-being, of you know, local businesses that want to bring something back to the community, and you can do that. So, you know, if you have got items that you want to sell, maybe you sell them on Etsy, but you think, do you know something, I actually want to sell, you know, I want to meet people. You know, it can get a bit lonely sometimes if you're just using the computer all the time. You know, actually come and, you know, have the items you make for sale, get to talk to people, get to speak to the other stall holders, the other therapists, because quite often what happens is we all start around, you know, combining and doing things together, you know, so we create combinations of things. You know, when we work each other, you know, Caroline and I do separate things, but we're working together. So Misha will do separate things, they work together. Sharon does different things, but she can work with it. Caroline works with Misha and the horses, you know, so we all kind of like can collaborate with each other and all bring stuff that helps everyone benefit. So, you know, if you want to, you know, come along with a stand or something, and you think it's going to fit, contact Michelle. You know, we always welcome anyone, whether they're new or existing, to actually come along. So I don't think there's much more I can say. I think I've covered anything. If I missed anything, ladies.
No, it's just, sorry, carry on.
I don't think so. I think you've covered it all. I forgot to mention, actually, we'll be bringing along our apple juice and selling that. So we've got the farm pressed apple juice. So
it is brilliant. I have to admit, I always end up, you know, with a couple of bottles or 2 or 3, because it is brilliant. You know, if you know, healthy, you know, not like your apple tides or anything like this, or your cartons. This is pure apple juice, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the honey as well. Oh my God, that's absolutely amazing.
It really is. and it's so, honey is just good for other things as well. It's very therapeutic. It helped me with an injury I had. It helped heal that, so which was very good. Just need to remember, because I do still put it on, make sure if I go anywhere where there's going to be loads of bees, make sure I don't have any on that day.
Absolutely. We've learned that lesson.
I have, yes.
Yeah. And I actually gave some of Jane's honey to my mum because she had some sores in her mouth, and she put the honey on that, and that helped as well. So, you know, honey isn't just for eating, it does have medical properties as well. And there's actually scientific and medical evidence based on that about the healing properties of honey. So, you know, you can always check that out. So not only the benefits when you eat yourself, but the benefits on your skin.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, amazing product. Very blessed to be able to sell it to people. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Well, they're your own bees, so.
Yeah, and we don't use any chemicals as well when we look after the bees. We do natural beekeeping, so you know the product really is very natural and raw and has all the goodness in it. So yeah,
exactly. And you even run beekeeping courses, don't you?
Yes, we do. We've got some running at the weekend on Sunday. So, yeah, we're doing that as well. And you can book last minute if anybody wants to come along and spend the day and try. You get to visit a hive and see if you fancy being with 50,000 odd bees. Then it's good to be able to try it. You know, for a one-day course, you learn all the theory that you need for the basics. Come and have a go.
Yeah, you know, because bees don't just produce honey for us; they actually are very good for the environment, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, I mean they you know they're great pollinators, as we know, and as many beekeepers as we can get out there and getting bees out there, that's good for our food. It's you know they give so much back as well. It's just you know amazing, and all the products that they produce in the hive and use themselves, we can use, like beeswax, the propolis, and the pollens and everything. So yeah, they're amazing what they can do.
Yeah, and they don't harm the bees at all, do they? When you take stuff.
No, not at all. I mean, people think, oh, it's, I don't know, if you have a misconception that it's quite mean to take honey off of them. There's a puppy in the background.
We like puppies.
We, you know, we always look out for the bees first. So during the winter, we leave them enough of their supplies for them to manage through the winter, because that's really what they make honey for in the first place, to feed themselves. And we only ever take extra if there's anything, you know, that is a bonus on top of that they don't need, then you can take that. So you're not robbing them, you're not destroying them, because that would be pointless. We wouldn't have a business the next year. So, you know, we look after them as best we can and as naturally as we can. And they, you know, some years are good years and some years are bad years. And that's part of it. You know, with Mother Nature, you don't know what you're going to get. This year, so far, it's not been particularly good crops because it's been so dry and then so wet. It affects everybody, you know. If it's the plants aren't pollinated at the right time, you don't get the fruits. It's all the balance, isn't it? So no, we're blessed to work with them, but always looking out for them first. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, which is absolutely brilliant. So again, it's working in collaboration. You know, we help the bees help us.
Exactly, that's what life's all about.
It is, yeah, collaboration and help. You know, and helping each other.
Definitely.
Out with things. And I forgot to say, with the therapies, you know, myself included, if you want to pre-book to make sure you actually get a space, then please do contact the therapist individually. We don't have lots of places available because we are running workshops, but if you want to be guaranteed to actually have a session, and most of the sessions are going to be about £25, 25 minutes for £20, which is a fraction of what we would normally charge for a session. Obviously, you're not getting the full session, you are getting a taster of it, but the benefits from the taster sessions will actually help you through the day as well. So do check those out. And obviously, both Jane and Mary Louise will put their contact details in the comments. So
Yeah.
that if you want to contact them direct to find out more about what they're doing on the day or for a later thing, then you know, you can contact them direct. And as Mary Louise says, you know, if there's stuff there she doesn't have, you can get in for people, can't you?
I can. It's like I've got so many different suppliers now, all over the world. I can get from New Zealand, Australia, if somebody's looking for something in particular. Because of lockdown, I found it difficult to get some items because not able to go and visit. But now I've found different suppliers, and yes, I can get absolutely anything that you need.
Yeah, because obviously some are crystals like moldavite you can only get from certain countries.
Exactly that. And I'm quite lucky because I've got my cousin who lives in Arizona in America, so he's just where the desert is, where a lot of the crystals come from. So I think he regrets moving over there.
I must just say that your healing bracelets are amazing. I mean, I wear one all the time. You do them to prescription, basically, so picking out exactly intuitively what people need, and they serve us really well. A lot of us, you know, rave about them. You're very talented in doing that. Yeah. And
what I do with the bracelets is, like, somebody may come to me with certain conditions, and then I go and make the bracelets, and then quite often I'm in tune to another crystal that I need to add to it, and it's usually that last crystal that I add to it is the one that you actually need.
Yeah.
Rather than the normal beads that I would tend to use for a particular condition. So I do. The angels tell me what I need to put in.
Yeah, exactly. It's the angels, the universe, everything's in place. So do check out the links to come along. It'll be lovely to see you there. You know, to chat to you. You can see some new therapies, to have some existing therapies, meet some stall holders, get some new insights, new inspiration. The workshops are amazing. You know, you don't even need to come and buy anything from a stand or see a therapist. You know, you could just do the 5 workshops. Although I'm pretty sure when you see the honey, the crystals and the other stuff, you'll be going, actually, that'll be nice. I'm not going to say it, but obviously we've got the C thing coming up, because I don't like saying that until after Halloween. You know, Samhain. After Samhain, then we can talk about the C word. But for me, not be fine. But you can, you know. I think if you come along, you'll end up buying a little couple of bits and pieces, or even having a therapy, because
I've got plenty of things for the C word for the children to buy as well, so they can buy with their pocket money. So.
Exactly. So so it's child and pet friendly. So bring along. I don't think Jane's going to be bringing the puppy, because that might just be a little bit too of a handful at the stall.
I'm not sure, actually. I think she's planning on coming, but there you go.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Oh, in that case, there's going to be a puppy there. So, you know, if you want to come and meet a new puppy, come along, because there's going to be a puppy there. Okay, so I'll let you ladies get on with the rest of your day. And I'm going to be doing another couple of lives before the event. So, you know, if you're watching this on the replay, but you actually want to try and catch a live with one of the other therapists, or the same therapist, or Michelle, who knows? Then do look out for them. And you two ladies, if I don't speak to you before, I will look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Thank you. Look forward to it. Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
And thank you for coming and sharing your details. And anyone else, I look forward to seeing you either on one of the lives or at the weekend. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.